that there's no tomorrow?
Because I am the associate editor, Sarah, obviously.
But I thought you promised the paper was done and dusted.
My job is to write, and I will write.
There's a woman here with a suitcase that could fit a mini zoo.
A suitcase, you say? What's in it?
She's here to see the head of editor.
Alright, let her in.
Is this the office of the people?
No, this is a lunatic asylum.
I came to see the author of those wonderful words.
What wonderful words have captured your fancy?
About moving towards a beautiful distances.
Ah, those poetic words are from Mr. Wills.
Oh, can I see him?
Well, he just got back from California. Should be here soon.
He has traveled beyond 4 pillars? That's wonderful!
Yes. So, anything you want to talk to me about?
I will stand on the street and watch the people go by.
What?
The people! It's quite fascinating, isn't it? Do you never just stand there and just observe others?
No, madam. Not often. I'm too busy with my job for that.
Ah, yes, of course. You're involved in the production of this magazine?
Yes, madam. I am the associate editor of this wonderful place.
What an impressive accomplishment, especially at your age. Does Mr. Will also write here in this room?
Yes, he does.
It would be beautiful to be a poet. I will come back later.
Leave the mystery box, unless it contains your lunch. No eating in our office.
Oh, thank you. You seem like a kind soul.
Around here, I am just a guy who hasn't jammed the printer yet this week. But thanks for your kind words. I don't really understand this lady.
If you're shutting this office down, please tell me, because there are many people that are willing to hire me.
It's as likely as finding a typewriter in a haystack, but somehow we always manage. Doubtless it will go on. The good old days of March 1917.
But can it pay salaries?
Oh, no. I think not. But we must work because we love our work.
Yeah, and we must eat because we need food.
It's okay. We'll discuss it in meeting.
Where is Ed then?
He has arrived yet, I guess.
Do you think we should secure funding?
Doesn't look like it. He was snappish over the phone. Guess he's for giving it up.
Surrender is not in my dictionary.
It's not about what we want. It's about what the people want. And it seems like there aren't enough who want us.
The fault must lie with us.
I don't think so. The fault lies with the failure to
allow me to paint the picture. The fault, dear colleagues, is in our pages. More visuals, less drive.
We've already turned our publication into a picture book. Too little to read, especially for poetry. That's where the fault lies.
I'll tell you where the fault lies. Here, just this. Everybody's caring about their own thing. Nobody's caring about the thing as a whole.
If we're pointing fingers, allow me to join in. Here, right here. The editor-in-chief returns from a long journey, and his first words are ones of criticism for his loyalty.
How was the trip, Ed?
Miserable. I despise liftings in cars. Always ended up with a blasted goal.
Any progress on the funding?
What's the word? I think I have been hearing that we have to discontinue. It seems to me that we might as well. I think the people have been afraid of being serious. Yeah, we grapple with weighty ideas that demand a formal approach.
There is a place for the good in its denial of protest, but this levity, this bullying. There's some news. Some people are saying that the problem we have is we discussing the topic. So what the people need is a lighter touch.
If it's bad, it must be the truth.
If we had as many subscribers, if we have people to tell us what's the matter with us is...
Now, Sarah, give us some suggestions.
You talk as if we had not been a success. But just last night, I heard of a woman who lives in Bronzeville who keeps the people under her bed so her husband knows she's reading it.
It was my picture that got us under the bed.
I was definitely told that it was my last talk with God that put us under the bed.
It should print more pictures.
You must print more poetry and it should be serious.
No, it should be more frivolous. Speaking for my fellow artists, I want to say right now,
And as the voice of the writers, I must speak up before we proceed.
Hello? Do you have something to tell about this paper too?
Yes, I do.
Well, there's already a numbers ahead of you. Would you please wait your turn?
The Morris Paper Company bill needs to be settled by today. In here.
Efficiency has put out the spark.
Well, as long as the spark appears to be good and out, may I, in the name of efficiency, ask you to stay quiet so that we may go ahead with our work? Our downfall lies with our companion.
Well, to be or not to be, I guess it's up to you, Ed.
What purpose will we serve by continuing? To attract a few more individuals akin to the one that has already departed from us? It appears to me that refraining from such acts will be the greatest that we can offer to the society. What exactly do we accomplish, aside from finding ourselves stashed beneath the beds in Bronxville? Now and then, something particularly rotten is put out over there, and we have a story that gets a rise out of a few people, but we don't change anything.
We once had a different expression. We aim to express ourselves so sincerely and so genuinely that we will be articulating the sentiments of the populace.
The people, I looked at them all the way across this continent. Oh, I got so tired looking at them. On farms, on towns, on cities. They're like toys. You wind up and they run a while. They don't want to be expressed. It will topple them. The longer I looked, the more ridiculous it seems to me that we should be giving our lives to. The People, a journal of the social revolution. Certainly we better cut the subtitle. The social revolution is dead.
You're not telling us anything new, are you? Instead of a subtitle, we could have a design. Much better.
It's a long way from what you felt a year ago, Ed. You had a vision then.
You can't keep a vision in this office. It's easy enough to have a beautiful feeling about the human race when none of it is around. Oh, of course that isn't fair. We care. I'll say that for us. Even Oscar cares, or he wouldn't have worked the way he has. But what does our caring come to? It doesn't connect up with anything. And God knows it. It doesn't seem to be making anything very beautiful of us. There's something rather pathetic about us.
Or is it simply absurd?
Allow me to read you something, eh? We are living now. We shall not be living long. No one can tell us we shall live again. This is our little while. This is our chance, and we take it like a child who comes from a dark room to which he must return. Come for one sunny afternoon to a lovely hillside, and finding a hole, cross in there till after the sun is set. I want that child to know the sun is shining upon flowers in the grass. I want him to know it before he has to go back to the room that's dark. I wish I had pipes to call him to the hilltop of beautiful distance. I myself could see further if he was seeing at all. Perhaps I can call you. You who have dreamed and dreaming now and knowing care. Move from the things that hold you. If you move, others will move. Come now, before the sun goes down. You wrote that, right?
I don't believe that's true. I don't believe that's true. Maybe you think that's why you wrote it, but it's not the reason. You wrote it because it's the living truth and it's moving you and you had to say it.
Who are you?
I'm one of the people. I've come from afar. When I heard that call, I knew I had to come.
The idealists are calling upon the intellectuals and calling them. This is awkward for Ed.
Give it to us.
Give what?
Whatever else you have to offer.
I don't have anything more to give.
And you have. You had a total give. You would have given that.
Very awkward.
You said, I call to you, you who have dreamt and driven out in the weekend. Well, I'm here from the south to the east. I come because you made me something I didn't have. It made me want it so much I had to move the way I thought it was to win it. Before the sun goes down.
Perhaps we better go. For it.
I wish you would shut up, Oscar.
We know you have more to offer, Ed.
Offer what?
What you have for the people. What you made us know what we need.
What you have for other people? As if. I don't think he has anything anyway.
You shouldn't have come in person. You should have sent your request by mail.
Oscar, try to show a little humanity.
I think he really has. It feels like he has a heart, but he must be feels like he's a bit witty. But you're not going to let me go just go away, aren't you? I give up my tombstone.
Your tombstone?
Yes, tombstone. It had always been a saying in our family, he won't even have a stone to mark his grave. They said it so much and so solemnly that I thought it meant something. I feel plain serene, but I often said to myself, well, at least I have something to mark my grave. And then there was a man who had been making speeches to the miners. But I live in a hole and he had your magazine and he left it in the store. And the storekeeper said to me when I went there for a chat, "Here, you like to read. Don't you want this? I wish you would take it away because if some folks see me, they'll think I'm not all I should be." He meant the cover.
That was my cover.
So I took it home. And when my work was done that night, I read your wonderful words. They're like a spring. If you live in a dry mountain, you know what I mean. But they made me know that my tombstone was as dead as tombstone. So I had to have something to take its place.
Talk to him. Tell him about it. Come, Oscar.
That idea has given us enough trouble already. I'm out.
I feel sorry for you.
Why?
Because you have the intellect to express your thought, but not the spirit to truly believe in it. I couldn't say that, and yet I've got something you haven't got. Because I know the thing you said was true.
Would you like to sit down?
No, I live. I shouldn't expect you to be as profound as you truly recognize. Why would I think you could be?
I'm sorry. I suppose now you regret giving up your tombstone.
Oh, it was amazing to travel across the country and see all the beautiful people. The tragedy had something to stay with me. I had thoughts unlike any I have ever before. Your words were like a spring breaking through the dry landscape of my mind. I thought about how you call your paper the social revolution. And I told myself, this is a social revolution. Knowing that your tombstone doesn't matter. That is the social revolution. Seeing a plain dark trees at the edge, against the trees, a little house and a big one. A flat piece and a land fenced in. Stubble, furrows, horses waiting to get in the barn. Cows standing around a pond. A tire yard, a water yank. One straight street of a little town. The country so still, it seemed dead. The trees like hopes that have been given up. The graveyards on hills, they come so fast. I noticed them first because of my tombstone, but I got to thinking about the people who spend their whole life near the place where they are now. There is something in the thought of them. Like the cows standing around the pond, so still, so patient, it kind of hurts. I thought of Lincoln and what he said a few of the dead. I said it over and over. I said things that I didn't know the meaning of them until I had said them. I said the truth, the truth, the truth that opens from our life as the water comes from the rock. Then I knew what the truth was. Let us here highly resolve that this dead shall not have died in the rains.
I got, sorry to interrupt, but if this paper is going to fold, let me know.
What do you mean fold? We ain't folding anything, and this paper ain't stopping.
Can't stop. Last I heard, he couldn't do anything else.
That was a long time ago. Yes, we do have something to go on with.
I see. I'm glad, but I've got to be sure. This is the truth.
The truth that opened from our life as water opened from the rocks.
Nobody really needs a tombstone.
Serius ah?
Ya, bebannya lah tekan.
Mati je.
Give it to us. Hey, give it to us.
Tak ingat.
It's been a saying in our family. No, dia
Macam rasa macam nak maki.
No, it was
Farah.
Hai.
Tak pandang kamera.
saya ada kelas sana. Benda-benda. Ha.